Well, I understand that you just attended a film camp at Tulsa University, and I think that sounds like ultra exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about the camp to start with?
Yeah, there were two different camps. There was the screenwriting camp and there was the filmmaking camp. I went to the screenwriting camp because I love writing. And what it it was a week, Sunday to Saturday, of writing. And what we did was with Professor Wright, we had classes every day, and he would go through different writing techniques for screenwriting, like it's for movies. There's a whole format for it and different techniques that you use to explore your characters. It was a lot of fun. It was a different experience for me. I had never been to a camp specifically for writing, so that was a lot of fun.
Do you know what would have happened if you'd taken the other class? Is that
Yes.
the actual filming?
With the second week, there are some people who do 2 weeks, both weeks, and there are some who just do one or the other. With the filmmaking camp, you would actually make a short film that was, I think it was a maximum of 5 minutes. And I think they would do 5 films, and they would write the script and they would edit it and make it all in.
I heard that it was very, very intense.
Yes, we had classes like every day. We would get up, we would go to breakfast, and then we'd have class, and then we'd have lunch, and then we would have this longer period of about 3 hours where we would do class or reading material. And it wasn't really until Thursday where we started writing our scripts for it.
Would you like to introduce yourself and tell where you go to school?
Yes, I'm Ritchey, and I go to Summit Christian Academy. It's over in Broken Arrow.
And I understand you've been writing for a long time.
Yeah, probably since I was 12. I have a very vivid imagination, and writing helps me get that out. And I'm starting to get my first book published.
I heard about that. I was going to ask you, tell me more about that.
Yes, it's through an organization called KidPub, and what they do is it's basically open to anybody. Like, I think I've seen a book on there by an 11-year-old. And it's just they take books that kids have written, or even poem books, and they go and publish them. And I just got the first draft back. And so what we'll do is I've sent them mine, and they come back and they send one back with the edited version. And then we go back and forth for a little bit, and they provide a cover for it, and then they'll do the cover and see if I like it, and we'll get it published, and it will go their website and Amazon and Barnes & Noble if they take it.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about your parents.
I love my parents.
I mean, like, who are they?
Well, my dad is Richard Stewart, and he is a police officer here in Bixby. And he now teaches at Tulsa Tech. He teaches criminal justice. And my mom is Jody Stewart, and she is she also works for Tulsa Tech. She works in their office buildings. And they're just the best parents ever.
Well, congratulations on your book, and thanks for telling us about the class.
Thank you.
What kind of things do you like to write?
I really like science fiction. I haven't written a lot of science fiction because sometimes it can get very complicated with the different methods and different, like, whatever planets and stuff like that. But one of the easiest is definitely fantasy, and that's like a lot of fun with you use like magic and stuff like that.
So what's that you wrote?
It's called Dunder Academy, and it's a science fiction one, and it's about this academy. It's called Thunder Academy, and it's a military academy for 5 years, and they train people, and the story revolves around mainly these 4 characters, and 2 of them are brother and sister, and one of them goes to the academy, and the other one works for the president, and about 18 years ago, there broke out between the Union and the Dominion, and the war was won by the Union, thanks to Dunder Academy, and these people called Hirons, and they're kind of like superheroes. And Hiron is the Old English word for here, and so they can all read minds, but they have other superpowers that vary. And this revolves around a second war breaking out, and Hirons have gone as the king of the Dominion wants to get them, and so more Hirons are coming out and being discovered that they're not all gone.
Do you have any creatures?
Yes, I have a character called the Nylon, and it's a red-skinned creature with golden eyes and black hair, and then I have a Juan, and they're kind of like giant chameleons.
Are they good guys or bad guys?
They're good guys.
Sounds great.